First play I'm looking at tonight is coming from the 3-pointers made category, and we're looking at DeAaron Fox, Sacramento. They're on the road at Utah. His prop is 1.5 for the night. As you can see, he's hit that 1.5 50% of the time in the last 10 games. For the season, he's hit it 47% of the time. Last 5 games, 60% of the time. Let's look at his away stats. Away only 20% of the time in the last 5 games. For the season, away 43% of the time. Last 10, 30% of the time. Utah is in the lower half of the league for points allowed, field goal percentage allowed, 3-pointers allowed. They're number 1 in the league. 3-point percentage allowed, they're 8 in the league. Free throws allowed, and we're looking at his 3-pointers. I like DeAaron Fox to go under the prop of 1.5 3-pointers tonight. Second player we're looking at is going to be Marcus Smart. The line that the books are giving us mostly is 7.5. Prizepicks is giving us 7. So let's push this line down to 7, and we're looking at his assist. Last 10 games, he's went over 7 assists 50% of the time. For the season, let's push this back down to 7. He's went over 56% of the time. Against OKC, last game, he had 8 assists against OKC this season. OKC's pretty middle of the road when it comes to assists allowed, and against the shooting guard defense, I like Marcus Smart to go over the prop of 7 for tonight. We're getting a little discount. The books is giving us 7.5. Prizepicks is giving us 7. Third prop I'm looking at tonight is coming from the points category. And we're looking at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander against Boston. His prop on the night is 28.5. As you can see, he's hit in the last 10 games, he's only hit that 40% of the time. Boston is decent defensively, pretty much all around. Last game against Boston, Alexander had 37 points. Let's look at away. Last 30 games away, he's hit this 65% of the time. 2-day rest. 0 percentage on a 2-day rest. What I like about superstars on the road, superstars come to score on the road. He's their superstar. I like Alexander to go over the prop of 28.5 points tonight. The books got him pretty heavily favored at minus 130. Next prop I'm looking at is going to be coming from that same game, and we're looking at Lucas Dort. And we're looking at his rebounds. His rebounds prop on the night is 3.5. He's only hit that 30% of the time in the last 10. For the season, he's hit it 49% of the time. Rebounds allowed, Boston is one of the worst in the league. Defensive rebounds allowed, they're one of the worst in the league. Offensive rebounds allowed, they're pretty good. Dort's against Boston had 5 rebounds in his last game. This game is in OKC. Let's look at home. He's only hit that 37% of the time in his last 30, and for the season, 37% of the time. Last 10, 30% of the time. But I like the matchup he has in the rebounds. I'm going to take Dort's over the 3.5 for the night. I'm taking Lucas Dort's over 3.5 rebounds for the night. Last play I'm looking at is coming from the Sacramento-Utah game. And we're going to look at Kelly Olynyk. We're looking at his points, rebounds, and assists. Prop is 20.5. As you can see, he's hit that 50% of the time in the last 10 games. For the season, he's hit it 49% of the time. In home, he's hit it 60% of the time this season, including his last 5. 3 out of his last 5 in home. So I'm going with Kelly Olynyk to go over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists for tonight. I like Kelly Olynyk over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So those are some picks I have for you today. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Both of those things would be greatly appreciated. Also, don't remember, go ahead and sign up for Prizepicks Cash. The link is down in the description, and my code is WISEGUYBETS. Until the next video, peace.